peak line with the feet turn and the east run. She drive the Nissan. I wanna tell the world about you just so they can get jealous. And if you see her before I do, tell her I wish that I been. Turn on the lights. I'm looking forward to. I heard she keep her promises, ain't never turned on you. I heard she ain't gon' cheat and she gon' never make on you. I heard she be out anytime you need her, she call me. Turn on the lights. I'm looking for. I'm looking for. I'm looking for. Turn on the lights.
Okay, today we have I keep saying Sephora. We have an Ulta and a Victoria's Secret haul. I'm gonna show you girls a few of my re-ups, and a lot of these things I already basically have, but some of these things I am trying out for the very first time, so I'll let you girls know if I end up liking any of it. But I want to, Nova's distracting me in the back right now, like trying not to look at her, but I want to basically start just investing back into like my skincare. I really did fall off for like the longest time, and I was buying all the pink, all the like aesthetically pleasing packaging products, not knowing if they were good for my skin type. And I feel like my skin just needs a little bit more love, and I need to like find things that accommodate to my current skin concerns. I picked up a bunch of little cute things that I needed for my purse, for my vanity, mainly for my skin. Let's talk about that. I've been going through this like little crisis of my skin texture changing, and obviously like I know I'm getting older. I know that it just comes with basically aging, and our job is to basically prevent that and try to do our best to take care of our skin, make sure that we're using the right cleansers, moisturizing, wearing sunscreen. Like, we're gonna get into our Ulta haul first. The first thing is this Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation. I got this in the color Rich Tan, and this foundation is really good. I've always stuck to like the Too Faced Born This Way and the Charlotte Tilbury airbrush finish, and those two are really good as well. My main concern was just finding a shade for in between, because I got color matched last year for those two colors, and this year I haven't really been like in the sun. I haven't really been exposed to like tanning and anything like that, so I needed something lighter, which was this one, and the coverage on this is bomb. Like, it's really good. Normally I use the Bobbi Brown primer, and I wanted to try something new, so I went ahead and I picked up the Maybelline Grippy Serum Primer. This is also really good. It's just the smell smells like kind of like chemicals and it like medicine at the same time, but it kind of made my makeup just very tacky and sticky. Now my earring just fell out. This wasn't a necessity, but as you can see, Hello Kitty everything. So I picked up this Hello Kitty, it's the Berry Bliss scented air spray, and it has like a Hello Kitty bow on it. This is really cute. It's from the brand Touchland. This is a Hello Kitty edition one, and it's something I really needed. I need to have hand sanitizer in the car, in my purse, all the areas that I can basically have it, and it's Hello Kitty's. Did I need this? No, because I have a lot, but did I want it? Yes. And I can also reuse the case that it's in. I have two other ones. I have one in my car, and I currently have another one in my purse, but you can't go wrong with an extra one. Let me put you girls on. So I've also been loving the bottom lashes. I have been doing bottom lashes for, I feel like, the last 2 years. And at one point, I think in 2021, I was even doing bottom lash extensions, which right now is a little bit too dramatic. Like, I wouldn't go back to that look, but I've been loving to do like brown mascara on my bottom lashes. This one's the one from Essence, the Lash Princess, and it's the brown one. It's like $4.99 at Ulta, and it leaves your lashes looking so good. And that's coming from me. Like, I've been through all kinds of mascara. Like, even though I do like lash extensions, I still have been on the hunt for like good mascaras for my bottom lashes. This one is really good, and she has different colors available at Ulta, but I like to get the brown one because it just softens my makeup and it just blends it so well. I needed a new gloss, so I just picked up the Revlon gloss. Like I said earlier, I haven't been in the right color areas. I don't know why. Like, I'm pretty on top of like my makeup game, and I'm pretty on top of like, you know, staying on top of all like the makeup hacks and like all that. But lately I feel like the last couple of months I wasn't doing any face beads. I was wearing my face natural. I actually started to break out for the first time in my life. I never really dealt with like acne, but I started getting a little bit of pimples right here, and then like breaking out like on my chin, a little bit on my forehead. Not a big deal, but like I said, I just feel like so many things are changing with my body, and I don't know what's triggering it. I don't know if it's certain foods that I'm eating. I picked up the Milani bronzer, the Milani Cheek Kiss, and this one's in the color Spilling Tea. That one's like a really warm, pretty shade. Okay, so actually this one was the Sephora purchase. So I got the glitter. It is the One Size On Till Dawn glitter spray. Super cute. I have it on right now. It is a little bit more like holographic, like on the holographic side, but it still looks really light and like pretty. And like I've been looking in the mirror all day because at first I was wondering if it was too thick of a glitter, but it's really not. It's like really light and like it's pretty. Like I like this. Picked up a clear gloss. I didn't really need too many like lip glosses, and as you girls know, I have my own lip liner and lip gloss project coming soon. There's been so many delays, especially like with these new tariffs, like, but it's definitely in the works and I'm really excited. I just look forward to it. Like I've been like in this little just like routine of work, school, lash, work, and I haven't really given myself the time to like come back into like my creative side, which is like vlogging, filming like my little hauls, and just getting back to any of that. But we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna be pissed if this was not focused the entire time. Moving on to the end. So these were actually my May gratises, and we were able to pick out a new scent from like the Natural Beauty collection. I got the coconut milk and rose. I got the coconut milk and rose whipped body scrub. I'm really excited to try this. The spray and then the vanilla one smell really good. This went up because I wanted to like expand in my bathroom and try new products. Packaging is cute. She's tea. Let's open it up. So it has like the little aluminum thing. It smells really good. Yeah, this smells really good. So yeah, I got this one. One thing about Nova, she likes anything that I'm like touching. If I'm grabbing a bag, she'll want to grab the bag. If I'm grabbing a hairbrush, she'll want to grab that hairbrush. She's also a puppy, so she's like probably trying to like explore the things that her mommy's grabbing. But this one, another part of our gratis was a lip gloss that we could get, and I got the strawberry dream. I can't say it. I got these Strawberry Dream lip gloss. This one's so good. This is my second one. I have one in my car and then one in my purse. And I got this new panty that we just launched. Super cute. Look how cute. It's like a little tutu kind of material. That's pretty much it for the haul. There's not a lot of things that I got. I've also had to like be more mindful of my spendings and just basically trying to cut down on all that and start saving money, start paying some stuff off, and just get your priorities straight. I've been dealing with that so badly, but I feel like it's just like taking the first few steps to like notice where your patterns at and then start from there. I don't really have much planned, and I was actually editing and I haven't once sat down and spoke to you girls and gave you girls any updates on where I've been. I have had girls reach out to me though and like ask if I'm okay, and I'm okay. I've just been dealing with Nova, and she's just a baby, so I have been having to like be more attentive to her, and it's been like having a newborn. I don't have kids, but this is like a baby right here, so I've just been getting used to that. I am at the last few weeks of like my semester, so I've just been focusing on my school and my classes. Hopefully I pass, because if I pass, I'm one step closer to my bachelor's degree in criminal justice, and I'm supposed to be receiving 3 other degrees that I took like for courses. So I'm just excited for like this like new step. I've been very stagnant. I feel like I've been like stuck and just I don't know, I get in these like moments where I'm like, you're not doing enough, you're not where you need to be, you're supposed to be graduated, you're supposed to be working, and I just like beat myself up for a lot of the things that I'm like, just see, I don't even have words. Like I'm just learning to like be able to move past things that I can't control, and it sometimes scares me when I can't control like my future, and when I don't know, like, I keep saying like, I'm nervous. I haven't been on the camera in a minute, but what I'm trying to say is like, these last couple of weeks I was a little depressy, and I think it just has to tie down with not being in control of certain scenarios in my life. So I'm learning to just let go, let God, and not stress out Novi. She likes to bite hair. And to basically not stress out on things that I can't control. Like, there's a lot of things that I can't control. We still have to move forward. Life is filled with new possibilities. So I want to take every single day and like live like it's my last day. Take every opportunity, wake up, get ready, go to work, go on my walks, go to the gym, do everything that I can to basically like free my mind of all my self-doubts, of all my just like being so hard on myself. And I've always been like that. I don't know what it is, but I've always just beat myself up for a lot of the things that I can't even control. So I've had to just rewind and try to learn how to grow out of that. That honestly was like a huge reason why I stopped vlogging, because a month ago I was just like so depressed, and I hate to say that out loud, but I was really just so depressed and just dealing with like, I feel like a lot of like my childhood traumas lately have been on my head, and I've just been like, it's really hard to explain. But moral of the story, I was open to getting like a counselor and like talk to somebody and learn how to cope with these things. And I also think like last year I was just like, I think I spoke about this on my vlog. I don't know what it is, I'm getting like nervous. The camera's not cooperating. Moral of the story, I'm good, I'm okay. I'm very blessed and grateful for a roof over my head and just for like my life. I'm very blessed, and I thank God. And I think also my relationship with him has been very like quiet. I haven't been putting my part in at all, and I think that's another thing that has been keeping me just in like a very like weird place in my life. And like, I tell God, even like, I'm like, God, I'm praying but I don't feel you, or I'm trying to feel your warmth and I'm not, and I'm not even gonna fake it and act like I'm totally okay. I haven't been. I've been actually very like sad, and like I said, just very like depressed. There's nothing to be depressed about though. Like, there's nothing in my life currently that I need to be depressed about. I have a job, I have my clients, I have something beautiful on like my YouTube platform to like look forward to. I have a new addition to my life. And when I got Novi, I was actually even more depressed because of Coco's passing, and I thought that Novi was going to just like solve all my problems. Don't get me wrong, she's been an amazing addition to my life. I wake up with like purpose to go feed her, take her go potty, brush her hair, put on her little bows. I get more excited to like even go grocery shopping, to go on my hot girl walks. I take her with me on my hot girl walk. She has a stroller and a purse. I think my mindset was, if I get a new puppy, I'll be able to hide all my other problems under the rug and not deal with them. But the truth is, the problems didn't go away mentally, like emotionally. I'm dealing with a lot of like childhood traumas that are like being triggered for some reason, and I've just been trying to create a new space for myself. And I'm happy that I picked up the camera right now, even though I'm not 100% like sure if I'm gonna even post this, but I just want to show you girls really what's been going on and why I haven't been here. We're gonna clean the vanity, and we're gonna deep clean the kitchen and the bathroom together. Nova's so dirty. Like, her guilty pleasure is this nasty ass pig ear that literally stinks so bad, but she loves to be on it, and she gets like attached to like chewing it, but then it gets her coat all messed up and dirty, which is why she has like a bunch of like dried meat on her neck. Really gross. But today, earlier I went to Starbucks, and the lady there wrote on my drink. She put cute dog. She's talking about Nova. But I'm just putting some stuff to wash. We're gonna clean the vanity. It's really messy. Like, I don't even want to show you girls, but it's like really messy. I couldn't wait to use this. I love to have like a really cute purse and like have all these cute little accessories. And something I just seen is that it has a little ring for like your keychain. So that's gonna go really cute. I might even put that on my key, like car keys. So this is Nova's Juicy bag. This is $89 on Amazon, which isn't that bad because if you know, you know, Juicy can be expensive. So it's like the cutest little Juicy bag that I've seen. Be careful. Nova flipped out of this, like the little entrance. She came out of it and she hurt her leg. I had to take her to the vet. They basically told me that it wasn't broken, but she's so tiny and like frail that it was close to being broken. But for now, it was just like a little, not even a fracture, not even a sprain. It was just more so like it was sore. So they basically told me to take care of her and make sure that she wasn't running around. I also have 2 other dogs, if you girls didn't know, but I have Cash and Mimi. I'll put a picture of Mimi on here because I don't think I've shown her. Well, she's been in the vlog, but I'll put a picture of them here. So they love Nova. Like, they've been the best siblings to her. They just enjoy her, and she's such a little like ball of energy. So it's just something new. They just told me to like watch out for them playing and make sure that she doesn't really jump off of things. And for the most part, Nova's good. Like, she doesn't really do too much. She gets entertained with like the littlest thing ever. She has so many toys. She loves to get into all my slippers, but it was really scary to deal with that, and that was just another reason why I delayed in like vlogging. I did vlog a little bit when she was in the hospital or like the vet, and they all just loved her in the vet. They were so sweet, and I left a good review because they were so sweet, and like they didn't even charge me too much. Everywhere else that I called was $600 and up to just get x-rays for her. And the place that I took her, it's actually her primary care. Like, they've been giving her her shots since I got her, and they charged me $280, including the doctor's visit for like just the x-rays and everything, which was just a huge drastic pay change. Yeah, they loved her in there. She's so tiny, like in person. I don't realize how tiny she is. I feel like she looks huge, but when other people see her, they think she's so tiny. When I first got her, she was 1.4 pounds. And then a couple weeks after I got her, I took her to get her shots, and she weighed 1.5. Now this girl weighs 1.8, tiny. So they're telling me that she might not be bigger than 2.5 pounds. I don't know. But one thing, it is hard to find her like clothes. Like, I haven't been able to find anything that fits her. She's like an extra small, and a lot of the things have been just like loose on her neck. But tell me why Coco, my bunny, her collar and a few of her accessories fit Nova. And I think Coco was actually bigger than Nova though. She was just like longer, and I don't know, it's just so cute. Like, she's able to have Coco's stuff in a sense, and although Coco's gone, she's never forgotten. Before I forget, Nova also does some little things that Coco would do, and it's just so funny because she'll be like scratching like a bunny. When she runs, she hops like a bunny, and it just reminds me of Coco, and I miss Coco so much. When I was cleaning, I had put like an old vlog on my TV, so like I was just like folding clothes, watching my old vlog, and Coco was in the background, and I just started crying. And like, I don't know how to deal with change. Like, Coco's not here, and I can't deal with that. Like, I just can't cope with her not being here. It just feels so weird moving places and locations, because I did move. It was just a big change for me, and like a lot of getting used to. And I'm just trying to be like those type of people that can just like carelessly do things, carelessly move, carelessly change this, change that, and they're going and they're like keeping up with life. I want to be like that. I don't want to be attached to like my stuff. I'm attached to like my mirror, like my bed, my couches, my vanity, certain clothes, certain towels. Like, I'll get attached to them, and when I don't have them, or like say they go missing, or I have to throw them away, or they break, Like it just like feels weird. I was like diving into how I was feeling, and I was like just looking it up just to see if other people can relate, and it was saying something about when people grow up with like changes and like almost like grow up with like having nothing. When you're an adult, you kind of just like hoard things because you never had anything. And I wouldn't call myself a hoarder, but there's a lot of things that I can't let go of because of the memory it holds, and I just have to snap out of it. That's why like getting rid of my clothes is such a big deal, and it's just not something so simple that I can do because they're memories. And there was a time and place in like a phase that I was in that I was just like buying that. And I was another thing that I wanted to ask, and if you know anything about this, please comment below and let me know. But my birth control, I've been on birth control since I was 16, so it's been like 6 years now. I think it's starting to like mess with me, and that's another reason why I made a doctor's appointment to get that checked out, because I started like spotting non-stop. I was just like putting on some weight. I gained like 5 pounds, and it's, I don't know, like it's just been a lot. It's also been making me a little bit more depressed. So I have the implant in my arm, but I'm honestly thinking about switching to Depo. But I've had the implant like 2 other times before this, and I didn't have issues, but now I am, and I'm starting to feel so drowsy, so tired. That's another reason why I don't vlog. Like I just feel so tired, and I won't do too much throughout the day. Like say one day I wake up, I'm having like one client, I come back home, I drink coffee, I'm chilling, but I feel so tired, like to the point where I just want to lay down and not do anything for the rest of the day. And not being productive makes me depressed. Like it makes me feel like a failure, and then I start beating myself up because I feel like I'm not doing enough. I feel like I'm just wasting my time in my life. It sounds extreme, but that's really just how I feel. So has anyone else experienced that? Like I do plan on taking it out. I've already made the appointment, and I'm just gonna switch back to Depo. But I've been on the birth control for 6 years, and like I haven't really experienced this much of the effects. I've experienced like losing weight. I was like 110 at one point because of how thin I was because of the birth control, and a couple of months ago I started like seeing that I gained weight. I weigh like 143 now, and I'm so used to being like 130, 133, 132. So in the last couple of months I did put on some weight, and I don't know, I just think my first step is to take the birth control out and then see what happens and like if I feel better. But it's been another thing on my plate, and if you girls know anything, let me know in the comments. I really want to know your experience and your take on it. Little mama's teeth are growing, so she's been biting every nope, ignore her eyes. She has been crying a lot after her little fall, and her eyes got really brown, but I'm taking care of it with this like whitening powder. And okay, this is the finished product. So I put all my purses at the top. Well, some of my purses. That purse right there has all my bedazzling kit. The purse in the second, the pink juicy, that one has a bunch of Nova's bows. And then the Hello Kitty, how cute, that one has all my makeup brushes. And then the very last one is just an empty one for whenever I have to use it. But I went ahead and cleaned out most of my things, and I organized all the drawers. So this drawer is like the more like random drawer, and then my second one, it's a little bit more organized. This is like some of the hair care that I use, but mainly everything's in the bathroom, like what I mainly use. These are like okay. I didn't do that. I'm just finishing up like washing and drying my other blanket, but this is like the only trash bag of just like trash that I had laying around everywhere. But we're gonna go ahead and start cleaning the kitchen. I feel like that's what I take the most time at, is cleaning the living room and the kitchen. It never stays clean no matter how much I clean it. is a lineup for skincare. I'm really trying to get like my lineup to be A1. I started noticing differences in my skin, and lately I don't know why, but I've been breaking out, so I'm trying to just find something that works for me. So I found this Japanese skincare line on Amazon, and it's supposed to be like a retinol serum with collagen, and then I found a gentle hydrating cleanser that has hyaluronic acid. I really needed to try something that's a little bit more sensitive because I've been just like very irritated for some reason. I have been drinking more water, so that should like help out, but I just wanted to like switch some things up. And then I had a re-up on my Dr. Kiehl sunscreen. I've been using that one for a year. This is like my second bottle. The cocoa butter formula skin therapy oil I've had for a minute. That one actually I've been through like 4 bottles, so that one works pretty well. But I've been using this water bottle because it's really big and I'm able to like put ice in it and it kind of stays cool. So yeah, we just finished doing skincare. I just ate some waffles, drank a little bit of milk, and I was watching Baddies, but I'm gonna start getting ready for bed because I do have a client tomorrow at night. I also upgraded pillows. So this one's a anti-aging pillow, which is supposed to be like, I was using just like 2 standard pillows, but I was wondering if maybe those were making me break out because I am a side sleeper. So I got this pillow, which is an anti-aging pillow, and it's supposed to stop me from squishing my face and getting my face all up in the material of my other pillows. I'll let you girls know how I like that, but I don't know how I feel about it yet. These are the 2 books that I've been reading at night, and I'm not really consistent every single day, but I do try to like get into my books and slowly start reading again. It's just I feel like I don't prioritize it, which I really don't, so I need to start day by day. But my favorite book is the Jesus Calling, Enjoying Peace in His Presence by Sarah Young. They have that one on Amazon, and then I got this one by Joyce Meyer, and it's called The Healing Soul of a Woman. This one's
I'm so sorry, I can't hide it. I'm sorry, I can't hide it. I'm so sorry, I can't hide it.
Pulling up to my mom's house right now, and it is Sunday, May. My mom has no clue that I got her, and I kind of wanted to wait a little bit just because my mom was in the middle of moving and getting keys to her new spot. So we're also going to be at her new spot today. Also, we need to get more ginger and turmeric shots, and I think she was gonna make me more green juices, but we'll see once I get there. We're about to pull up right now. Me and Nova were sharing fruit. That's why her little fur is all messy, but she learned how to sit and she learned how to shake. I also got my mom some panties, so she's gonna be really happy with that. They're all bling strap. They're actually on sale for $6.99 each. So they're at a pretty good price right now. And then she also qualified for the free pink umbrella, so she's really excited about that. I already let her know. I also got her lotion, and then I gave her my pouch, which we got during Christmas. No, it was like Black Friday, I believe. So the company gave all the associates a like Victoria's Secret pouch to like have your tools in it. So I'm just gonna give her that because I'm not gonna use it.
Just say the word and it is a go. That's something like the something really want it up. Either way it goes, I want you to know I'm tryna see what that's heading for.
I'm so sorry, I can't hide it. Sorry, I can't hide it.
I'm here to wait, open up the gate, get in the way.
don't usually apologize. For some reason, you got me smiling. This half a day, something you came into my mind. Raised up from the trenches, I can't hide. I'm so sorry, I can't
That
hide.
sounded like it's something you like. Ain't really nothing I could come over tonight. You've been heavy on my mind, and I cannot deny it.
We're making some kind of progress. I finally was able to pick out some of the clothing that I'm not going to be wearing. Okay, so I have been cleaning this closet for 3 hours. I'm about to be over it, but there's a lot of little things like this that I'm getting rid of. I know some of you girls wanted me to start a Poshmark or Depop to like start selling my clothes. I'm definitely thinking about it. I'm giving it a little bit more time to think of, because that just adds one more thing to my plate, and I'm currently juggling a lot of other things. I just made Novi an outfit because she doesn't fit anything that's small, so I just need to get her like extra small. But look how cute. And I used my Victoria's Secret sock.
Yeah, she will wait for you. God is so faithful and patient. Yes, you gotta see every single thing you need, and I promise he'll be right there. Want you to believe if you get up on your knees, he can wipe away every tear. Why don't you wait for the king? Why don't you wait for the king? Why don't you put down those dreams and get with the Lord and Savior? Get with the Lord and Savior. Get with the Lord and Savior. Get with the Lord and Savior. Open my mouth to give him praise. Open my lips to give him grace. God is the king of my life. God is the king of my faith. Nothing I can do without him. I can't even move without him. I do nothing yet without him. Just you gotta see every single time you need him. I promise he'll be right there. Want you to believe if you get up on your knees, he can wipe away every tear. Why don't you wait for the king? Why don't you wait for the king? Why don't you put down those dreams and get with the Lord and Savior? Get with the Lord and Savior. Get with the Lord and Savior.
Okay, so I literally have been cleaning the house, making sure that today is a start to a better week. I deep cleaned a lot of my house, and especially like my nightstand area. I have some sheets and pillowcases currently washing. Novi's crying in the back. I did get a really good deal at Bath & Body Works, so we're gonna get into this mini little haul really quick. I got some hand soap for the bathroom and the kitchen. My favorite one is the strawberry pound cake, and then also the champagne toast. I've been meaning to re-up on all my wallflowers because they've been on empty, but I finally got some. They're $2.95, so whenever I catch them at that price, I try to get a few. I didn't go overboard. I just literally got what I needed. And then these were some of the panties that I got for myself. I got my mom some, and then I got myself some, and they were part of the $6.99 deal at Victoria's Secret. So make sure you get yourself some if they still have the deal. This is basically what I got today. Just got home from work. I did 8 hours at Victoria's Secret. I'm gonna start cooking dinner and probably get ready for bed. Tomorrow's gonna be Sunday, and I'm planning on going to church tomorrow because I'm long overdue.
Am I really that much to handle? Breaking these niggas down like a never. You don't really just blow you up like a candle. Can I really just blow you out like a candle? You a man, just say you was a man. Oh, you say you bout it, you say you got a plan. I really was trying to listen, you say ain't got no discipline.
Welcome back. My name is Michelle and I have Little Miss Nova right here. We're gonna be filming another Stay Pretty Diary vlog, and we're gonna start off by making some chocolate covered strawberries. Please do not mind my lashes. Okay, yeah, lashes are looking wonky. My makeup did not come out good. I'm just really trying to get out of that habit of not filming because something's going on, so we're just filming as we are. I got ready today and I was productive. Something feels off and I don't know what it is. It might be the nails. I do have short nails right now because I'm taking a little break from long nails, because Nova's hair, I just can't deal with it with long nails. I can do my own hair with long nails, I can lash with long nails, I can do anything with long nails, but to actually get her hair done and put her little bows in, it's been impossible. So we're gonna be doing a Stay Pretty Diary. I plan on having this video out by next week. I also feel like every time I take a little break from filming, I get really nervous to start filming again, and that's probably what's been stopping me for a little bit. That, and also having a little baby around here lately has just been a handful. She keeps me on alert at all times, and I just feel like I've been sleep deprived. I've been just alertness on 10, and now that she's a little bit older, I'm able to like not have to keep an eye on her all the time, because she also gets along with Mimi and Cash now, so they kind of take over for me and babysit her for a little bit. This week on the agenda, we're just gonna film a week in my life. I'm gonna take it slow getting back into the groove of filming. I did take a little break. It's been a minute. It's been like a month, I think. The last video came out roughly a month ago, and posted was during our 20,000 subscriber celebration, and it's been a minute. I've been really hard on myself. Like, I've just been, anytime that I want to film, and if you can relate, please let me know, but anytime that I want to film, I have to feel like everything is perfect, like before I even start filming. Like, if my bathroom's not clean, I don't want to film. If my living room's not clean, I don't want to film. Same thing with like my nails and like my lashes. If something's not done, I most likely don't want to film, and I think that's a really bad habit. Like, that's been holding me back so much, because that's just me in my head putting all these like standards on when I should post. But I want to bring you girls along with me, like through the ups and the downs. Like, if I'm having a good week, then perfect, like I can film that, and if I'm having a bad week, then I still want to be able to post that. Just really show you guys like realistically like what I go through and what I've been going through. I'm really grateful where my life is at right now. I've been going through this new mindset shift of not being ungrateful. So I think the last couple of months I was just complaining about things not going my way, and I'm finally in a place where I'm like, no, we're grateful for whatever God has for us. We're taking it day by day. We're not worrying about the future or being stuck on the past. And that was my biggest problem, like just being stuck on the things from the past, or things that I used to have, places where I used to live, just things like that. I don't want to live in that numbness of, I don't really know how to explain it, but I really want to live day by day and make every single day feel really good. So that's the whole new era that I'm in. I feel like my vlogs will be more consistent because no matter if my nails are long or short or if my lashes are missing, I still want to film. The only times where I don't see certain messages is when I get them all at once and then I'll miss them. Whenever I have free time, I like to look through my requests and see. With that being said, enjoy my diary. I'm like being so hard on myself right now. It is so hard to film right now. I don't know why, but I think it's just because I haven't been filming, so I feel a little bit off. Or that, or I just feel overstimulated because I can't see out of one eye. I have one contact in. Nova is crazy. Okay, let's go make some strawberries and I will get back with you girls tomorrow. I've had a very long day today. We did a clean with me, we did a morning routine. Tomorrow I do plan on going to the gym on our little hot girl walk, and we'll unbox Nova's new stroller. It's a pink stroller, it's super cute, and hopefully she does good in the stroller.
Love yours. No such thing. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. Love yours. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. No such thing. No such thing. Heart beating fast, let a nigga know that he alive. Fake niggas mad, snakes in the grass, let a nigga know that he arrived. Don't be sleeping on your level, cause it's beauty in the struggle, nigga. It's beauty in the struggle, nigga. Yeah. It's beauty in the struggle, ugliness in the success. Hear my words and listen to my signal of distress. I grew up in the city and know sometimes we had less. Compared to some of my niggas down the block, man, we were blessed. And life can't be no fairy tale, no once upon a time. But I be goddamn if a nigga don't be trying.
Oh my goodness, I put a little blue bow on Nova so we can match. We may be getting jealous, but we're gonna
still lingers on mine. On the road to riches, listen, this is what you find. The good news is, nigga, you came a long way. Bad news is, nigga, you went the wrong way. Being broke is better, life that's better than yours. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. Think being broke is better, life that's better than yours. No such thing, no such thing. For what's money without happiness? Or hard times without the people you love? Though I'm not sure what's about to happen next. I ask for strength from the Lord above, cause I've been strong so far, but I can feel my grip loosening. Quick, do something before you lose it.
Good morning. I'm making my breakfast smoothie. So I used milk, bananas, fresh strawberries, and then I added my collagen powder. It has 19 grams of protein, and then I added my muscle milk protein. The muscle milk protein, this one actually has 50 grams of protein.
Drop the roof and let the smoke clear. I got diamonds doing tussie slides in both ears. Dice rolling on the Las Vegas strip tonight. Slip that on and we might miss the fight. Fuck a night, I keep the koala in my shorty bag. You know she wanna mine when she tattoo that ass. I'm a lover boy, she love the toys. Keep it coming, you a rider. It's that roll myself a day and count my fingers shit. It's that stepping out, I feel like I'm that nigga shit.
Okay, so I found Nova her pee pads, and I came across the most beautiful painting, and it's basically Jesus in like the waters. I bought two. I bought one for myself and then one for my mom, and then I just got Nova this Hello Kitty container for her food, and then I got my gratis at VS, so I'll show you girls later once I get home. From Burlington, we found some really cute like pajamas, super cute, and then the moo.
starts as my snipers hit their marks and your guards fall down from a rifle to the heart like clap, clap. Let them fall slow. I know you had your fears, you could let them all go. And most women are motivated, so I act accordingly. But this is so refreshing that it means a little more to me. Dedicating time when I really can't afford to be. I'll provide protection if you open up the door for me. Couple stairs, couple texts,
so we just got
couple
the
dates,
things from
couple I think that
Costco.
we're
We're
ready,
gonna head
couple I think we should wait.
Target
Are
now
we
and get
acting
a
like
few
a
things that
couple?
we
I'm
need
just
for the
trying to
back.
get it straight. Cause I'm over here convinced that it's too early for mistakes and then
So we had a really productive afternoon. I'm actually really proud of myself for getting rid of old products, things that I'm not using, and just wiping everything down and starting fresh. I've been like just not using my vanity because it was so messy. They were just like thrown everywhere, so I wasn't even taking advantage of the fact that I have a vanity. I used to pray for times like this. I used to pray to have a vanity, to have my own room, to have my living room, to have my bathroom. I accomplished that, and like I don't think I've ever talked about this, but I have been on my own since I was 17 years old, and I've just been like navigating my entire like late teenager / early 20s on my own, basically, with like no help really from like family. So everyone's perspective might be different, but what I've had to go through and how I've had to like bring myself up from nothing to something, to me, just like I feel like I just don't give myself enough grace and flowers for the things that I've experienced. There's a lot of things that I don't tell anybody or that I even like share with my family or anything like that, but I just grew up always like moving, always losing my stability, always being the new girl, always having to start over, always losing everything, losing my rooms, losing my furniture, losing my childhood things. And I just like went through a lot of traumatic things basically, and so I had to figure things out. I put myself through college, I got myself my own place, I learned about credit on my own, I learn how to save and just basically do everything on my own. And here I am today, and I just like think of like how much of a baby I was when I first started basically like being on my own, and I've made a lot of growth since then. Right now I feel so stagnant, and I feel like there's just so much more that I could be doing with my life, and I feel like there's so many like goals and aspirations that I have, but like I just don't go for them, and I don't know why. So I want to change that, and I'm going to change it. Like it's just a temporary state that I'm in where I feel like I'm just numb and I'm floating, and I'm just like not necessarily comfortable, because I'm not comfortable. Like I want more. The sky is the limit for me, but I just haven't been putting in the work. I've also been like burnt out from like my routines. So when that typically happens, I just go MIA, and I just like create this like exit plan in my head, and I try to like chase a new path. And I also haven't been aligning my goals and my path with God's goals and plans for myself. So I feel like that's why I've been failing. But I really want to better my relationship with God, because I've tried to figure stuff out on my own. I've tried to see where I can like wiggle through and like make things work, and they just haven't. And I haven't even like involved God in anything. I haven't prayed to him about anything, haven't prayed for him to like open doors. And I think the enemy just has me in this like trance of like numbness and like living in a bubble of self-doubt, and just I don't know, like I don't even know what it is. I don't know what it is, but plan on getting myself out of that, which I will. So it's just like every day taking a new step to being a better version of myself, and I'm very like committed to that. I really want to get better and just like chase after my dreams. I'm so close to my bachelor's degree, and I'm finishing school this week, so that's another thing. Like I've just been dealing with like school. My little sister and I are in the same class. She has been helping me get through this class. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be passing, honestly. If I don't pass this class, I'm taking some steps back from getting my bachelor's degree. I have a bachelor's degree in the works for criminal justice, and then I have 2 AAs in sociology, and then human and behavioral science, and then an AST in criminal justice. So there's just things that are there for me that I just need to like wake up, snap out of this sadness or whatever this is called, and just get up and go and get to my bag, get to my dreams, get to everything that I have planned. Like I have so many plans, and when I was younger I used to like fantasize about how I wanted my room, how I wanted my apartment, how I wanted like my bathroom and my closet. And I'm very blessed to say that everything that I've ever wanted as a little girl, like I have now. But I think like older me is just like numb and like just doesn't see what I have in front of me. So I want to work on just like living in the moment, and I think just like going back into journaling so that way I can see where I'm coming, like how far I'm going. I really like knock myself down for like all my good accomplishments. So I think like if I had things written down and you know life is moving forward, I can always look back and see that I am going past where I was. And I'm just so blessed and grateful to have an area where I can get ready. So I need to like cherish her, keep her clean, to keep my products in sight so I could actually use them. I wanted to end this video off on a positive note, so I came up with these like 5 rules for myself slash 5 non-negotiables for Michelle's like everyday routine. I really want to create this like discipline around, how would you even say, like I just want to have a structured schedule and just like be so committed to like bettering myself. I'll share with you girls what I wrote down. These are like my 5 non-negotiables. Number 1,
I'm looking for, yeah, it's that her in the VIP lounge with the V-time and the E-Saran. It's just chill. I wanna tell the world about you just so they can get jealous.